the third icon across on the landing page there, and you can reset your landing page obviously to prioritize certain things, but it appears there right in the middle. The Cloud and Ladder is the professional learning area on Hub. So you don't need a Hub login to be able to access the professional learning area. It sits outside of the login, so anybody can access this area who has an interest in professional learning. And the whole premise behind the professional learning area and the resource repository we've developed within it is that in the fewest number of clicks, ideally no more than 2 to 3 clicks, you can find the professional learning resource that you are looking for. So the first click is to enter the area, and then you come into the professional learning area landing page. We've got some information on this page around policy and some useful links down the bottom of the page here. But the bit we're going to be concentrating on is this large bar at the top, professional learning resources. And this is our professional learning resource repository. So our second click takes us into the resource repository. And that looks like this. So it's a searchable repository of a wide range of resources, but you can see no more than 300 resources, and we're refining that on a daily basis. And that's deliberate, that's conscious, because we know that schools, practitioners have felt swamped with the amount of professional learning available to them. And we wanted to try our best to refine that professional learning into the key case studies, the key guidance, the key websites to link out to. What are the main things that you need for any particular aspect of professional learning? So rather than having hundreds and hundreds of resources, just having the things that really make a difference and that really matter. So the professional learning area is divided into 4 main categories, and you can see those on the side of the screen here: curriculum, pedagogy and assessment, developing as a professional, leadership and governance, wellbeing, equity and inclusion. And when you click on those categories, they go down further into further subcategories to help you filter for what you're looking for. If you want to work in that way, filtering in that way, it will take you a few more than 3 clicks, but we would strongly recommend and advise that you use this search resources bar at the top of the repository to find what it is you're looking for. So as an example, if on your school development plan or in your own professional development review documentation, in your performance management documentation, you've been set a priority around, let's say, looking at something like relationships and sexuality education, you would know that probably as RSE rather than relationships and sexuality education, but you could type that in full, or you could just type the acronym. And then try not to click on these down here, because that's going to take you into the wider repository on Hub. Instead, if you either hit enter or you go to this search magnifying glass here, it will take you to the resources that sit in the repository for that particular, that have been keyword tagged for that particular search term. So you can see there are just 8 resources that pop up for RSE, and the first one of those has been viewed 78,157 times. So it's not a huge amount to wade through, and what is there we know is fit for purpose and has been seen by a lot of people previously. So we can see the numbers of views. We can click on a card and see how recently that card was updated. So when you launch your resource card, you've got information down here as to when it was published and when it was updated. So that's the quickest way to search for what it is you're looking for. We work with the curriculum division in Welsh Government to make sure that the curriculum guidance in the curriculum categories are up to date with policy thinking. We work with teams around leadership and governance, and we also work internally with Welsh Government with wellbeing, equity and inclusion division as well. But this repository isn't just a filing cabinet full of stuff. It is a link out as well, a portal that transports you out to a variety of other places. So the first example is a good example here on the landing page. So you might have heard of TITHE, which is Wales's International Learning Exchange Programme. So this card takes you out to the TITHE website. So the idea is, rather than having to scroll across the internet and find different resources from different places, you're able just simply to come into the resource repository and find whatever it is that you're looking for.